goodness. Greetings, 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 okay? Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful, y'all. Hope y'all can hear me. I only have like literally maybe 10 minutes to talk and then I have to go. But welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful, y'all. My hair has frizzed a freak up. So I had to put the scarf back on it to tame it down some because it's a little what's the word, warm out here, so the warmth, frizzes my hair up, y'all. And plus I haven't flat ironed it yet, so it's in its natural state after being what do you call, after being blow dried, okay. Anyway, y'all, the reason I'm coming on here real quickly, and I'll probably be only on here for only maybe like 5 minutes or something like that, is because I was listening and I haven't had a full chance to listen to Candace Owens. But from what I have heard, Candace is going the freak off about Charlie Kirk, y'all. She is going off, and she has a whole lot of ammunition for those that are basically doing this investigation. She's questioning a lot, trying to put together the pieces of the puzzle. From my understanding, they are alleging that Tyler Robinson had a roommate, and the roommate wanted to dress like a female, right? The roommate is a male dressing like a female, so he's a cross dresser, y'all, a trans dresser or whatever. So apparently, it's alleged that Tyler and this cross dresser was supposed to be in an alleged relationship. Now, this is the narrative and the story that they're painting. So I find that very interesting as the story starts to unfold, y'all. Excuse me for how I'm looking. But I find that very interesting. And then all of a sudden they have these text messages, right, between this roommate and Tyler Robinson. Now, I do agree with Candace Owens on this. I feel like they are orchestrating some of this at this point because there are a lot of missing pieces to this puzzle. And I think that they're going to use this narrative for a greater purpose, for their greater good. So what I'm getting out of it is this potentially, not that I have an interest of one over the other, Republican or Democrat, but I feel that they're going to use this as an attack on Democrats, on the left wing, and on liberals. And why do I say this? Because they make it very specific and very clear that Tyler Robinson had opposition and opposing ideologies other than how Charlie Kirk thought. So even though they're allegedly claiming that Tyler Robinson was right wing, was Republican, their ideologies aligned up with Charlie Kirk. However, Tyler Robinson was the opposite. I find that very interesting. Thank you, Joseph Al. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm actually looking kind of rough today. Fox Galaxy, what's good? I'm glad you're in the building. Y'all, when I tell you this is about to get very interesting, how they orchestrate and paint this narrative, because I want y'all to go back and think about the Boston Marathon. I want y'all to think about, of course, 9/11. We all know about that. And I want you to think about the Sandy Hook shooting, right? And how, what's good, King Hazy? I'm doing all right, y'all. Stop. Okay. I'm doing all right. But I want y'all to think about how they orchestrated those narratives, right? And we all know that sometimes they will utilize a situation and make it into something else. Now, I'm also questioning, was this thing orchestrated? Because I find it very interesting that so quickly and so fast they had services. What I'm hearing is that they've already had services for Charlie Kirk. Y'all, that was very fast. And then again, my thing about Candace Owens is, y'all, if I can go back and find her video, I'm going to try to play a portion of this real quickly because she was going in on these people. She's not playing, and I hope she's careful because she could be potentially at risk, putting her life at risk just talking about this. Thank you, King Hazy. So basically, she doesn't believe this. She said that she believes these text messages are orchestrated, the stuff that they're, presenting to the media. She's going off, y'all. I haven't, my thing is, I haven't even heard Charlie Kirk's wife go into this magnitude or speak out this much about what's going on. But Candace is already releasing videos of her and Charlie Kirk, releasing pictures of the two of them together, giving us. Some insight into his personality and into his life. Girl, she don't care. She pissed her friend died. Okay. Okay. I hope she be careful. All
And
right.
that they feel that more people are involved. First and foremost, they say that a lot of information should be able to be discerned
Thank
by
you,
his
McLeod.
devices because he was, according to them, deep web. Okay. This is the person that is deep on the internet. They said that he was quite reclusive, that he was always on his devices, that he's always on the web, and that there should be more information that comes from there. Okay. He turned 22, they told me, back in August, and that he was, as I said, very into this dark web stuff. I asked what he was doing for work, like how are they even able to pay you guys rent? And they told me that he was doing some plumbing work with somebody else in the family. They told us that Tyler and him had been living together for at least a year, that they had not met Tyler, despite the fact that Lance had wanted to foster that meeting, that the two of them, this couple, Tyler and Lance, were living in that townhome that is
Y'all,
owned.
let me ask you something. Do you believe Tyler was messing around with this cross dresser? Do y'all believe that narrative? They showed like a blonde head, skinny looking dude, Caucasian dude. He's young as well, with long blonde hair, and they're saying he was a cross dresser, and Tyler was messing with that guy. I don't know. It's just very weird and strange. A lot of weird stuff is going on with this whole thing. You can find videos you've seen in your history. Okay, I pulled it up. Thank you, Potential Jules. Thank you. You said classy outfit. Thank you. I'm working with children today, y'all. You said the ones that set them up, the crossers. Ooh. In my honest opinion, even people getting heated over stuff like this, another opinion of mine, she should have just stayed quiet. Oh my goodness. I feel that Candace needs to be careful, y'all, because she has children of her own, if I'm not mistaken, and she's married. And she could make herself a target by talking too much unless she's controlled opposition. You got to be careful, y'all, because you just never know. She has a major large platform, and I don't think she's getting these type of views and this type of attention for no reason. She's supposed to be a civil rights activist as well, but I know for a fact that the media will only push and allow you to get so far before they snatch the rug from under you. Because if they don't want you to be seen or heard, trust me, you won't be seen or heard. So I find it very interesting that Candace is going this hard for her friend. And there's some more that I'm going to play later, but I can't get into it right now because I got to go pick the children up, y'all. I'm substitute teaching today. And I just think that and then let's get into it since we're talking about children real quickly. So, there the same time frame that this happened, there was a mass shooting that took place at one of the schools. Nobody's talking about that. Also, about all these missing children that keep going missing every single day, is thousands upon thousands of them. Nobody's talking about that. Dude, she's going hard for the views. She is going real hard for the views. To be honest, people could be one word away from their careers going down the toilet. I do agree. You look so lovely today. Thank you, Joseph Patila. Look, I got to sign off. I have only 2 minutes to go get the children, and I got to go in here and get them. They are at media today. So I just thought I wanted to come on and talk about it. I will tune in with y'all later when I have a little bit more time to talk about it. And I want to play a little bit more of the video from Candace Owens because she is going in. She is letting these people have it. And she's questioning everything that they're pushing. But y'all stay blessed, okay? Continue to walk in your divinity, celebrate yourself, and just be careful out here, y'all. I'll check in with y'all later. Like the video, y'all. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.